Followers of Jesus must be on their guard against deception. The reoccurring theme of false teachers is pervasive throughout the New Testament epistles, and this is the central focus of John's second letter. Little is known about the recipient of John's letter to the elect lady and her children, though it's clear that the Apostle John has deep love for those to whom he writes. This love is seen most clearly in his desire to protect them from harmful false teaching. An abundance of false views regarding God's nature and his work through Jesus had infiltrated God's people. One such view, Docetism, taught that Jesus had not come in the flesh. False teachers deceived many with the notion that Jesus did not have a physical body, but only appeared to have one. Thus, his death on the cross and resurrection were not physical realities. John warns that true believers have to beware of such heresy. The physical life, actual death, and bodily resurrection of Jesus are vital components of the Christian faith. Someone had to actually live the perfect life that God desired in order to give God's people the gift of a righteous standing before God. Someone had to die a physical death and endure the spiritual weight of humanity's sin in order to satisfy the wrath of God for that sin. Someone had to overcome death in a physical body in order to demonstrate that Satan, sin, and death had been defeated. For this reason, John wrote that the false teachers were not peddling a minor distortion to the truth. They were teaching rank heresy and had to be silenced. The same law of love he established in his first letter motivated John's challenge to the church. False teachers must be silenced out of love and protection for God's people. Elders and church members alike must see to it that they protect one another from the harm that Satan brings through false teaching. Together, they must hold the truth of the gospel, which was handed down by God to the apostles and protected by the careful leadership of the church. Throughout all generations, though the nature of the false teaching may change, churches must fight for the truth of the gospel. And this is love, that we walk according to his commandments. This is the commandment, just as you have heard from the beginning, so that you should walk in it. 2 John 6.